Well, I guess one of the things I would be suggest is to slow down a bit, because everyone is going at such a fast pace now. It's predominantly mums that use our service, but we do get dads too. Mm-hmm. And they don't just phone about one thing that's going wrong in the family. There tends to be multiple reasons. So you need to try and sort of take a step back and say, what's not working here? And communication is, I always go back to that, but if you keep the lines of communication open with whoever's with whatever's going wrong in the family, you've got a much better chance of trying to resolve it. Mm-hmm. And I would encourage people, don't wait until things are out of control to phone the helpline. Pick up the phone, and that's what we've got, call takers there that can sit and work through kind of a lot of the issues that you might not want to share with your friends or other family members.
What we do in the helpline is we listen, and frequently what we try and help people recognise is communication, especially when things are going badly, is about listening and not about talking, because then it starts becoming maybe a bit of a war, a bit of winning points from each other. Whereas if you pick it back and say, recognise where the other person is coming from, maybe acknowledge what they're going through, acknowledge they're angry, acknowledge that they're having a hard time, and listen to what they say. Sometimes we talk too much.
But I also think there's some complexities when we're bringing two families together, mm-hmm. and family life is much more complex than it was. And trying to integrate, two sets of children that have been brought up differently with different ground rules, different boundaries, can be really difficult, and people trying to score points over one another. So I think the most important thing is to make sure mum and dad are in unison, or they have agreed how they were going to approach certain things like discipline and sanctions, things like that. Because the minute children see there's a weakness, they will play one off the other, as I'm sure most parents will realise. I know one of the things that a lot of my friends use is talking to the kids while you're driving the car, because that way they don't have to make eye contact with you, and sometimes you get a lot more information that way than it feeling like a bit of we need to sit around the table and have a chat. That can feel a bit dramatic, a bit like an interrogation. I think it's whatever works for you. Go out, take the dog out for a walk, have a chat. That's what you usually do, isn't it, Anne, when you want to talk to your son? So different things for different people. I don't want to say there's a one size fits all, but it can be doing something fun, and I think if you feel it's becoming too much, then back off a wee bit. Ease up, because if they're rolling their eyes in the back of their head, you probably lost them quite a wee while before that.